Hello, time travelers, and welcome back to Crash, the Sane Trilogy. We're doing Crash Warped, and in part 11, Crash had something strange for breakfast.
Very strange.
Very strange indeed. Probably shouldn't be swallowing that. So in this part, we're going to be working on the Split 5 gem, starting in Gone Tomorrow, which, unlike its counterpart Future Frenzy, has a relatively simple gem condition. Just get the green gem, and get all the boxes. Watch out for the flying nerds.
Scientists.
We beat science with even more science. That's like twice the science.
Brings me back to when I was first playing through Warped, and I just gotten the bazooka.
And then that was the only thing you used.
Yeah, actually, it was the only thing I used to take out these enemies. Although it became very clear, even during the earlier game, that using the bazooka on these enemies was not actually how you were supposed to deal with them.
No, you're just supposed to jump on them. Future Frenzy, those guys only showed up in a two-dimensional plane, but Crash Bandicoot does that a lot. They will introduce a thing to you in 2D mode, and then draw attention to how weird it looks in an actual 3D situation.
I really wish that we could damage these gates, though.
Oh, we're flowing.
Hey, you can actually see the invisible box up there.
I can see the invisible box up there, but there are exclamation point boxes, and there are invisible boxes. One would so surmise that, well, darn it. I mean, I hit the thing, but the little white lines haven't quite been filled in yet. Why is that?
No. Well, I bring it up because in the original game, this box in particular, the one that Coco was just facing through, was not visible on screen.
So now Coco is gonna just check over here just to be sure that, yep, the game. Okay, well, these boxes showed up, but why didn't that box show up, you may ask?
Because the exclamation point for that one's on the green gem pathway, right?
It is on the green gem pathway, exactly. So I gotta leave that box alone because, I mean, mind you, I could still hit that box even if I destroy the up arrow box. All you have to do is just use the bazooka from a distance. But yeah, one thing that this game does more than once is teach the player that you usually have to get the color gem before you can max out your progress on the level. And not just because the gem pathway usually contains a gem at the end, it's because the gem pathway is concealing other elements of the level as well, as sometimes the one that indeed affects the box gem.
Zap.
Zap. Fire the bazooka. You got to raise the cannons.
So, do any of the later Crash games actually enhance the fruit bazooka?
Well, I mean, what later game would that be? That would be like that one GameCube Crash game. I'm not even gonna. I mean, I'll only bring up Twinsanity because Twinsanity was at least the game that came out. I didn't play Twinsanity. I played the one that came right before, Wrath of Cortex. That's the one I was thinking of, Wrath of Cortex. So I didn't play far enough in that game to know if they brought back any of the Warped-esque abilities, especially the fruit-zooka.
And the two that came after those two games were Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant.
Right.
Although I think you screwed over your chance to actually get the box gem now.
No. You see, I was thinking that, like, well, if I get this TNT, like, am I going to be able to get the box gem? And the answer is yes. The fruit-zooka has a wide enough blast radius to hit objects from a distance, even from a one crate distance. Yes.
That's a change then. That was definitely not the case in the original.
What, you remember getting this box gem?
No, but I remember BSC bringing that up as a small complaint for Gone Tomorrow.
for the transition from the original game to the remastered, you mean?
I don't think so, because BSC did warp before Insane came out.
I see. So they said that, well, you have to save that TNT, so if you break the TNT, you better restart the level.
Yep.
Yeah, I could totally see that. So they probably, and I gotta applaud this, you know, let's applaud the Sane Trilogy for thinking of these things, because sometimes the best thing to do is to not frustrate your player, because frustrated players usually turn the game off.
Unless they're like me, and then they just break controllers.
Well, that also is counterproductive.
It is.
Okay, green gem pathway, go. Dun, 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 wah, 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 wah. Do, 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 do.
Kind of surprised that they actually still allowed you to get Wumpa Fruit for that.
Yeah, the fruit-zooka is pretty good at that. Although I'm pretty sure that you have to hit the crate itself, and then the blast radius from the fruit-zooka takes precedence over the blast radius from the TNT, thus resulting in Wumpa Fruit that otherwise would have been blown to pieces.
So the fruit-zooka got a pretty shitlicious power-up for then.
It is absolutely delicious. Alright, there it is. There's the hidden box trigger. So now the green gem pathway is going to give you a fair chance to get the boxes you missed back here.
Yay! And now back to where we were.
Okay. So no missing the box gem by just one box. You got that one box. Now all you got to do is just complete the level in 2D land, because we already did the bonus room and we already did the green gem pathway. But now you have to. This is probably the lamest part of the level, is that you have to go through the same areas again without dying, mind you. Because if you die, I don't even remember when the last checkpoint box was.
It was before the green gem platform.
Yeah, that would suck. That would be pretty terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 boxes. You would not be shorted by those 3 boxes right there. You did it. Well, I suppose one exploit you could do, you could save the bonus room as your checkpoint.
I think that's what John did during the BSC playthrough.
Yeah, it makes total sense. See, I'm probably not as familiar with this game as some call me Johnny is. Although I gotta say, 100% of this game is, well, I mean, if it wasn't for the goddamn motorcycle levels, it would actually be a pretty good time.
I don't know. Is it Sphinxinator? It's either Sphinxinator or Tomb Time that I have issues with on the 100% trip.
Tomb Time probably, because that's the one where you have to walk backwards from the purple gem pathway.
Alright, got all the boxes. Are you actually gonna kill this one this time? Nope.
Nope. Screw you, I have game exploits and overpowered controls. Next level. Balls.
Gone tomorrow, complete.
Yay. Well, we say complete loosely. We do still have to come back to get the gold relic in this level.
Alright. So next up is... Oh, we're going for the gem, the box gem and flaming passion. Alright.
Yeah, because I figured it out.
Remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
His boss fight's the second easiest one in the game, though.
He's telling you that you have to watch out for Uka Uka during the boss fight, because his lasers will annihilate you. I warped us back to the bonus room because I get it. There is no nitro, again, as I mentioned before, there is no nitro detonator in this level. If you do not detonate these nitro boxes with the fruit-zooka, you will not get the box gem.
Which is kind of BS.
It's breaking tropes. If you teach your player something, let the lesson stick. Don't screw with people like this.
There you go.
Okay, got all the boxes this time. Give me that shit. And then for my third trick for this episode, I am going to get the crystal and the gem, and I think I get the crystal. I'm definitely working on something in the 25th level of the game, Bug Light. But it's not the minigame levels. I don't want to do the motorcycle one. I don't want to do the flying one yet. I'm all set with the gimmicks right now.
Wasn't this a darkness level in the original release?
It is a darkness level.
Oh.
In here, too. It's just not that dark yet.
There are a lot of boxes in this level.
Yeah. This level also is doing the spaced out gimmick from Crash Bandicoot 2. You have to come back here with all the colored gems in order to get the hidden gem in this level. So
Which,
now
for the
we're just
record,
working on the box gem.
Hey, that's actually a gimmick that starts in Crash 1.
I mean, but I would agree, except that the Great Hall is not. That's not really a level. I mean, it has an entrance and an exit like other levels, but the only there are no real hazards in that level. Except for maybe the pit. Okay, so maybe the Great Hall is a level, but is definitely not on the same degree of difficulty as Spaced Out or this level.
This is true. Although getting everything, in order to unlock Great Hall, you have to get all the normal gems and all the colored gems.
Yes, you have to get every last gem in the game, and you do have to get the color gems before you get the gems that those pathways unlock. We are in the darkness segment of the level now.
Which we get to mostly ignore because we have invincibility.
Not mostly. See, they planned on this. Oh yeah, this bonus room. Take great care to move quickly, or you may be lost in the dark.
You can cheese this bonus room out with the fruit bazooka, thankfully, but it's not really worth it.
Maybe at first, but oh yeah, I'd leave no stone unturned, please. This is how you use the fruit-zooka to cheese out the level, kind of. I probably could have saved time if I was just wailing away at this. Well, darn. I can't see now. Now what of me?
Crouch jump up. Crouch jump up.
It's a
Come on,
spring box.
Crouch
No, it's
jump.
not a spring
There.
box. It's a... Oh, okay. Ow.
Alright, you're safe.
Wow. Just wow.
So, are there no boxes on the blue jump? Oh, that's right. There are no boxes on the blue jump pathway because that's the jump pathway in order to get to the end.
That is correct. There are no boxes on the blue jump pathway.
Crystal.
Open sesame. Huh. Well, we're outside again. Why is it so dark? Is it because the sun continued to set or something?
No, it's because Coco accidentally activated the Temple of the Fang side quest in Diablo 2.
And so there is a nitro detonator in this level. What the hell?
And with that, we have successfully 66% Bug Light.
And in the next part, I think I'm going to start working on those mini games. You know,
Like
the
Orange
one
Asphalt.
with the motorcycle and the cool glasses and stuff. That was mostly, you know, sounded really good in concept, but did not really peter out in execution.